Hi, my name is Petra Fisher and I like explaining things. The last few years I've mainly been explaining LinkedIn. One of the questions I often get asked is, if someone in my network has 500 plus LinkedIn connections, how many is that exactly? I'm going to answer you this in 3 short steps, but before I do that, I'll show you a roundabout way that a lot of people will show you in blog posts, LinkedIn post articles, promising to show you how many 500 plus exactly is. What happens in the roundabout way is that people encourage you to visit someone's profile. So I'm going to visit the profile of my friend Brett Friedman. I'm going to visit his profile. And then what all those helpful articles tell you to do is you go to this down arrow here, you click view recent activity, and then up here it tells you how many followers someone's got. Now it is possible to follow someone on LinkedIn who is not your connection. So then in order to figure out how many actual connections someone has, people suggest you look at their activity. And if they're relatively active, especially if they publish posts, that might suggest they gained a fair few followers that aren't actually connections. Now I promised to show you how many connections someone's exactly got. So memorize this number of followers, 12,973. My way goes like this. Again, I type the name of my connection up here. I do not, however, visit the profile. I'm going to click the magnifying glass, and this will give me a list of search results. In this list, I find the person I was looking for. I notice the 500 plus, and I'm going to click on it. Now I hope you memorized the number of followers Brett had, because right here we see the exact number of connections. And so surprisingly, that is only slightly less than the followers. I mean slightly, it's like 800 or 900, but on a total of 12,000, that's not a whole lot. So let's do this again. In the search field, not Santa Claus, I'll type the name of another one of my friends that I'm looking for. I'll click the magnifying glass. Here is Sarah Santa Crochet, who knows a lot about LinkedIn, based in Switzerland, so she can tell you in French as well. And I'm going to click the 500 plus. This tells me Sarah has 2,378 connections. That's 2,378. If I did it the roundabout way, and I went to her profile, down to the arrow, view recent activity, now don't freeze on me when I'm recording LinkedIn, that's not very nice. Okay, so it was around about 2,300 connections, and it's about 3,100 followers. So again, a difference of round about 800-900. But this is significantly more. In Sarah's case, the number of connections is about 2/3 of the actual followers. Whereas with Brett, my well-respected friend and great trainer in the Denver area in the US, it was only about 1/13. So that's a bit of a difference, isn't it? What I'm showing you here, you can only do to first degree connections. So if you're trying to work out the size of someone's network to figure out is it worth your while to connect with them, then you'll have to do that roundabout way and look at followers. So if you're interested in me, for example, you are watching this video after all, and if we're not connected yet, you can only find out the roundabout number. So you go here, go to recent activity, and here you have it, my number of followers. But if you want to know the exact number of connections, you'll have to follow the other steps that I was showing you. If you prefer to read rather than watch this video again to find out the steps if you forgot, you can do so by going to my website, which is petrafisher.com. How easy is that? My name and then .com. You click on LinkedIn tips right here. It'll take you to the blog. And on this blog you'll find lots of articles I shared. And here's the one you're looking for. So 3 easy steps. Takes you less than a minute to read everything I just told you. It took probably a bit longer than 1 minute. Hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any other questions you have, please leave them in the comments below and I'll try and answer as many of them as I can.